Put your prediction for what will happen on the 6th in the comment section. Will she be arrested? Will they put out a warrant for her arrest on Friday? Will they do that? Will she just plead the 5th and not answer questions? Will she show up with the paperwork and it was all just a misunderstanding and there was nothing that really happened? Will that happen? No, the answer is no. But I mean, if that's what you think, put it in the comment section. We'll see who's right. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, let me know what you think about this. So apparently there was a fire at Kamal Woods Car Wash. Now Kamal, if you do not know, is Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard's boo thing, her boyfriend. I know it is hard to say that because he is indeed married to somebody else presently at this point, but that is her boo thing, and this is his car wash that also allegedly she was living upstairs in here for a little while. So as you can see, there's a fire outside of it, and the story behind the fire is interesting, to say the least. When we're trying to figure out what they are burning, in fact, they are burning something, voluntarily burning something in this backyard, and in the midst of, with Tiffany supposed to be showing up to court with some papers and paperwork and stuff, and her just not showing up with it. And then here they are in the backyard burning something. I think it would have been obvious if they were burning food. You can smell food. But what is being implied is that they are back here burning allegedly evidence, possibly paperwork and things like this. So here is this, all this smoke. I'm right here on the other side of this here fence. Like this is the car wash of this building and this building. And there's a grill here up against a wall. And then there's these little tubs that they dump their ashes in after they burn things down to nothing. Whoever this person is that witnessed this, drove by, saw it, turned around, and came and parked across the street to document. And to this person, we say thank you. Thank you for your service, honey. Okay. That's the open gate. And as you can see, this here is, yeah, that's the stairs up into the building. And then this right here is, what I thought this was the top of like a dumpster lid, but it's not. That's the back fence. That's like the back wooden fence. And then in front of it is a barrel grill. The kind that looks like a barrel and it opens up. So you can't see the grill, but there's a barrel grill there. And so that is what they're like, burning something on it. And you can't help but wonder what they're burning on this thing. What they are burning on this thing. What would they need to be burning on this thing? Like, you don't typically burn items inside of an actual grill. You would put them in a barrel. You put them in a barrel and burn them. That's how people burn like their leaves and stuff. They put them in a barrel and burn it. But they're doing this like on a grill. It's quite strange. It's quite eerie. And this person right here with the stick, that is Kamal. I recognize his stance. He has very like kind of a crooked posture. But that is Kamal right there on the left with the stick, moving whatever that is around in the grill. Which is a clear sign that that is not food. Like, what is it that they are burning? And what is it that they are burning? And why? Why are they burning stuff? Tiffany, you're going to go to jail. Tiffany, you bet if you don't pull that stuff out of there, you are going to go to jail, girl. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You can't just be burning evidence. If this comes up in court, this is going to be a problem. If they ask you what you was back there burning, it's going to be an issue. Okay. And then just to let you know how weird this is. So this goes on for a while. Them just moving the stuff around. The person who did this video, who sat across the street, okay, thank you for your service. See, that's Kamal. You can tell by the way, just the way he walks. He has kind of a crookedness to him. But they came back the next day to see what, what's left behind from whatever it was, basically to see if they could figure out what they were burning over there. Clearly it's not food, because why would you come if this was food, the person who was making this would have smelled food and would have known they're over there grilling. But you do not smell food, which is what made them come back the next morning to peek over this fence, which they do, to see what was burning. And sure enough, what we're going to see in this barrel that I'm going to show you will let you know. It will let you know that it wasn't food. It wasn't food. Absolutely not. Okay. So they go back the next day and they see this barrel is on the other side of the fence, right? As you can see here, right here, clear as day, that's a spring. Like the type you would find in a notebook, okay? In a notebook. This is what this is. This is a spring that you would find, the spiral part of a notebook. It's in here, which means it's not plastic, it's a metal one. Because it didn't burn, it didn't melt, right? So this is a metal spiral. You tell me what food that you know of that has a metal spiral in it. You tell me what coal has a metal spiral in it. I'm trying to come up with excuses as to why there would be a metal spiral in this pan of ash, in this ash pan. In what case do you take a notepad and burn it? In what place do you do that? Where do you do that at? Like, this is clearly what they were burning notes, papers, paperwork. That's what this is. That's what this is. And this is the bucket that we were just looking at. It's a barrel, right? So this is where they throw all the ash whenever they burn things. They just dump the ash inside of this barrel. So then it's going to move on to in the morning, when she's going to come back. Well, this person, I'm sorry, I keep saying she, but this person is going to come back in the morning to assess and see what was over the fence. So she looks over the fence, they look over the fence. And there's that bucket. And then in the back, behind the fence, they find this sign, which I guess they were thinking maybe it was something that blew off that was supposed to be burned, but I think this is just probably a coincidence. It's something that was just in the back. And there is over the fence. Wasn't that something? To me, very, very interesting. So this is what they got going on, especially at a time when Tiffany is supposed to be going to court. She has to be to court on Friday. This Friday coming. Today is the 1st. She has to be in court on, I think will be the 6th. And she has to show up in court. And she on the 30th went to court, but she did Zoom when she wasn't supposed to. But she did only get served those papers for that court date the day before. So the judge, more likely that's why the judge gave her the grace to do the Zoom call, right? But when she goes back this coming Friday on the 6th of June, she has to show up in court, and she is supposed to bring in these documents that they are wanting, the whole reason why she's having to go in the first place. So if she shows up without it, every day that she does not show up without it, every day that she doesn't come in there with it, she's going to be fined $1,000. So for one thing, I think she's not okay. So on the 6th, my prediction is she will not show up. I don't think not she will not show. She will show up, but she won't show up with the papers. So she'll get the fine for the $1,000. She'll keep doing that until she's ready to give them something, whatever she can find that she thinks that she can use or whatever. But also, I think because they're going to I don't know if they're going to depose her, but they're going to put her under oath, and they're going to swear her in, and they're going to ask her questions. So I think that she's going to be pleading the 5th. That's my prediction for this Friday. Lock it in. If you have a prediction, put it in the comment section. Put your prediction for what will happen on the 6th in the comment section. Will she be arrested? Will they put out a warrant for her arrest on Friday? Will they do that? Will she just plead the 5th and not answer questions? Will she show up with the paperwork and it was all just a misunderstanding and there was nothing that really happened? Will that happen? No. The answer is no. But I mean, if that's what you think, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Let me know. We'll see who's right. We'll see who's the correct one. This gal right here. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think that she's going to be bringing anything in there because I think she burned it all. I can't think of any reason as to why this spiral thing would be in here. There's nothing that you cook on a grill because she did this burning on a grill. If you think she didn't burn the things in this barrel. She burned the shit on a grill. And then they dumped the ashes into this barrel. Right? This is what they do. So this right here, like why would there be a metal spiral? Why would you what would you cook a metal spiral for? You wouldn't grill a metal spiral. You wouldn't. Okay? That's the answer to the question. Don't forget to drop it in the comments, your prediction. Okay? I'm locking you in. You're committing yourself to your prediction. So think it through. Or just throw it out there. Or maybe throw in a couple. Maybe you think 2 different things. Make them 2 different comments though. You know what I'm saying? Run up the engagement of this video. And mama would definitely appreciate that. Okay, y'all behave because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no. Why would I? And mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.